Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co host, Brian.
Come on, everybody.
We're here back to talk Netflix reality, one of our favorite genres of reality TV. Make sure you are subscribed here and on TikTok. We cover everything and anything reality TV. We always love finding these Netflix reality TV shows. The Ultimatum comes back in August, but until then, we're trying to find some ones here and there. And Brian found this one, as you can see in the title, Deep Fake Love, the Spanish language. And this is a Spanish show. There is English dub and subtitles that you can get, or you can listen to it in the original Spanish. God bless you if you could speak it. Um, Premise of this show basically is that they are going to use AI technology to deep fake faces and use body doubles to trick your partner into thinking you've cheated and done things that maybe would then encourage you to kind of go and do the same. With the ultimate thing being at the end is that they kind of try to parse out real from fake, and whoever can kind of been most in sync wins the show. We'll get into full spoilers a little bit later in our review here, but we just want to start with the impressions that we feel about the show. I liked it, Bry. It was. I think this would be a show that I would love to see brought over to the United States. Maybe during the writer's strike here, they may see so
Anything's
everyone
possible,
watches,
man.
and if everyone watches, maybe we can get it. Um, some of it seems a little staged. I'll be frank. I'm not gonna act ignorant, act like it seemed like it was all real. But I definitely laughed out loud a lot of times. Definitely a lot of mouth gaped open, and the finale was great. The finale, even if you just
Mm.
want to watch one episode of the show, literally just go watch the finale, and it gives you basically a synopsis of their whole
Yeah.
relationship right there in the finale. And so yeah, I liked it overall. I would recommend it. Like I said, even if it was just someone to watch the first episode and the finale. Say, how about you, Brian?
So I don't know why I'm the one that keeps finding all these shows that need dubs, and like it's always me. And
Garbage shit.
I enjoy these shows, and I think this show would be if I spoke Spanish. I think the show would be a lot better. And same with like The Love Never Lies because it's the same people. They yeah, I just think the dubbing doesn't capture the emotion. And I think
No,
this show could be like 10 or 15% better if like we could sense the emotion on some of the
the
conversations.
tenor and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's just like they need Netflix need to do a better job. They're wasting all this money on this AI, which I thought some of it. I mean, there's a lot of it in this show.
900,000 a year listing that all the actors are upset about right now, and the writers. So they
Yeah,
could
like I
definitely
wonder if the
afford it.
dubbing is in American is AI because even on Love Never Lies, it was terrible too. Like it's just
That
bad.
is a great question. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna find out if there's actual American voice actors getting paid to do this. That would be great.
Because I just think like it's the same people from those shows that we watch. Like that's how I
Right.
know it's like the same
It's
like
the
Netflix.
argument for or against it. It's just like
Yeah,
they're on staff retainer, like dual
right.
linguist type people, and there's probably just like audiobook people, right? There's probably
Yeah,
only like a
that's
million
what I
to
think.
you listen to different podcasts on Audible that are all the same
Yeah.
company, the same girl doing
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
all the things.
But
So
I enjoyed the show. I thought the finale was like you said. I thought good. And if you are gonna just check it out, like they show everything, all the videos that matter in the finale, and it was a good like little wrap up because you kind of forget some of the things that happened early in the season. I thought the only thing I didn't love was I thought some of the singles that came in, like we didn't really get to meet them. It was only like if they had some major like thing in the plot.
they
That's
yeah
how you knew their name. Like there were people walking around for 8 episodes. I couldn't tell you who they were, and we
they
never.
didn't tempt they didn't Temptation Island this or Love Island did it all. The
Yeah,
singles or nothing, nobody is featured. You're right, and I didn't really think of that because I think again just the premise of it being so goofy and watching the spiraling from people not literally knowing they're just getting lied to. And what was interesting to me though was the reactions, and that's where I'm starting to think there was a little bit of staging, just in the respect. At least they were told to play it up. It's like but at least half the stuff at minimum has to be a lie. So you got to just not
yeah,
get hyped up and be
yeah.
like, I'm just gonna find out at the end. Like I'm gonna try to not mess around, and then whatever. Like I'll do my best when I get there, and I got nothing to be guilty for. Then cool, but obviously the best were the ones that were like super hypocrites that were like
Oh
kill
yeah.
their
I mean,
partner in the first half, then they would come up and it was doubly worse, and then it was like, well,
and I don't mean to sound. I feel like a lot of the girls were like
the
that.
women, dude, 100%
I don't.
women.
I'm usually pro. Like when we're watching these shows, I think a lot of the time the guys are the ones doing the stuff wrong. But I really thought in this show
Yeah, wait, let's
I,
run through real quick because I
yeah,
don't
let's
want to
go
go
through them because I
crazy.
mean all of them
Yeah,
like
Manuel and Ida. They came on the show to make sure they were ready for their wedding.
what are these people doing? It was so
He's the
stupid.
hall. He's the hall of this show. Um, a few of hers are fakes. He's still mad. Called her, kept it ungrateful, needs better. Had Sarah in his bed. He cheated a ton. He had a threesome.
Yeah,
Um, when did I get hard? Was a great line.
I know. That's the thing. They do have these funny comments about like erections on these. But I just want to jump back to they want to be married. They were only together a year and a half.
Stupid.
What are they doing?
Stupid.
And
Stupid.
like, even if it is staged, Bill, going on the show for $100,000 is not that much money.
No, you're
'Cause
both
think about
losing
all the
your
tax
own
money you're gonna.
jobs and income and
Yeah,
stuff.
the tax that you're gonna have to come out of it, and you're also now like these people are gonna look at you that watch it like you're an idiot for
Yeah, you're
believing everything. Like you're
bad
an idiot.
investment. Bad investment, Brian.
Yeah.
Angel and Gabriella. Oh, that's sure. She's tough, man.
Yeah, she was.
She might be the toughest one.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with that.
She looks like a girl I used to know back in my like dating days, who was also like a piece, like literally. I was
At
like, this
Delaware?
is eerie. No, like a
No.
little bit. Well, like not from Delaware though. Like you wouldn't know, but like it's just
Okay.
like laughing because it's like, oh, there's dramatics here. This is a
Hmm.
little much. Like so, they start fighting right off the jump
Yeah.
before even anything starts.
Yeah.
The Zara stuff, they just fight. I mean, fight. Um, his real videos aren't great, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
doesn't look great. But hers were way worse. She called him a fake guy. She went to go promise to visit the dude.
Hmm.
Um, she's so deflective. She's
Oh
no,
yeah.
this is only your fault. Only your fault.
Yeah.
He's like,
She took no
only my
accountability.
fault.
No accountability. And I feel like she took no accountability. He took actually a little bit of accountability, I thought, out of most of the guys.
Is that what you call proposing?
Well, that was dumb. Well, that was really dumb. That was like a double down. And like honestly, I was kind of happy
The Hail Mary.
was kind of yeah, exactly. I was kind of happy that she like was like, hold on, why don't you sit down again and I'm gonna hit the fake button.
Not so fast.
Yeah.
My second not so fast in two
Yeah.
reviews here.
Yeah, but how about like her and Ida just like fighting over Torres? And it's like, why are you guys jealous of you're with somebody? That I more on Ida than it was on Gabriella. It didn't make any sense to me. Like, how you've been there for one day. Why do you like act like this? And that's why the stage part comes in sometimes. Big time.
Paula and Javi. She
Yeah.
won't hug him. She
Yeah.
won't hug him. His were so low key. Like his were low key. She had nothing really too much in it. All of a sudden licked her, getting her body licked. He calls him a what does she call him? Oh, she calls him a pig.
Yeah, she
She's calling him
said
a
pig so many times.
Pig. You're a pig, right? Her footage shows her to be such an a-hole. Hers are so much worse than his, dude. So much worse.
Yeah, I don't get it. They watch the fake videos together, and then they're like, oh, if those aren't on there,
You know what's coming.
you know what you did. Like
That girl, the couple of them that gave so much crap before the footage even started rolling, and
yeah, it
I'm
was
sitting in my head,
insane.
I'm like,
Yeah,
well, girl, I just watched you
yeah,
for the
for
last
8
7
episodes.
episodes, and you
Yep.
were hooking up. Like, what are you? I mean, you might not have had sex, but like, that's not really what the thing is in this show, really.
Right.
Like, oh,
He had funny reactions like throughout the whole season. I thought like his eyes. Yeah. Anytime they stand up. Yeah. No, I can't watch it anymore. What was the host name again? Raquel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raquel. I can't watch it. No, I can't anymore. And the terrible dubbing.
The only one that made it worse was like Manuel though, because he was like calling Ida like basically calling her a slut.
Yeah.
The first one, and he's the one. Who, like,
no, his were definitely worse.
I could explain.
Yeah,
You said you
of
didn't
course.
kiss anybody or had anyone in your bed. You had 3
Yeah,
women.
you had like a 3 times. Yeah, he's a dumbass.
Ruben and Isa. Yeah, so his were like they were a little different. Like, so like he didn't have her back when like girls were shit talking her. They were calling her like a slut and like things like that, and he didn't say anything. So you can see why she was annoyed. However, her sex talk about him and her partying was way worse. She was like, it was this one where she's like, he just found his dick.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's more than one like that.
Yeah, no, but pass. That was again. What is going on?
Yo, and they're the ones that are together 8 months and proposed after 8 months. That was one of them. I texted you, Bill. I was at work and I was like, and people were like, "What's wrong?" Because I gasped so loud.
It's unreal. Unreal.
8 months proposed on the show. What are you doing,
I
man?
love it. I fucking love it, dude. I'm sorry. It's just so good. Like that's what makes that's where the saving grace moments are. Like the
Yeah, that's why these
outrageous
shows are funny
statements.
because these people are so ridiculous, and it's more of just like a humor watch most of the time than it is like, oh, I love reality TV.
No, it's a wonderful like sitting on like while you said you were at work and it was on and you could still like
Yeah, you
work
don't.
it.
Yeah, you're just listening to. You don't need. They're all doing with like they love licking stuff, and like
So
their
into it,
idea of partying is something that I would not. They're like, hey, let's get our noses close together and not kiss, and it's like, are we doing that when we're 25 to 30 years old?
no, I no one's licking shit off of me.
Yeah, like a lot of butt licking in the pool. I mean, it's just like just have sex.
They were big into the butt grabbing, the butt grabbing. The best of the girls like, oh my god, you touched her butt, and then her video was her twerking the
Yeah,
guy's dick off.
yeah. It's got like yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean,
Like, that's worse, dude. Like, god damn it. Show.
should we
Um,
jump into the guy what were they? Ramon and Alejandro. I know they're not on the finale, but
yeah, go ahead.
they so they both like Alejandro was super emotional. Like they both messed up.
Yeah.
I thought Alejandro was worse. Like he knew he was going in. He was making out with
Oh
that
my
one dude.
god,
He
yeah.
was making out with Jesus.
Like pretty quick.
Yeah, and they actually ended up saying they said they stayed together. That was the real. We didn't really run over it, but you kind of get
Yeah.
the idea of like it doesn't really matter. The outcome of that doesn't matter.
The only real major complaint and our last thing I want to talk about just on the way out though is like the results, right,
Yeah.
Brian?
Oh yeah. Terrible.
Three-way tie.
Ass.
Three-way tie
Yeah.
for
It got.
100K.
Yeah. We came to the conclusion that they're probably splitting the money, and
There's no way they tripled the prize pool on the fly. You can't do that. They wouldn't do that. It's
yeah.
just
So
crazy. Netflix is
say you 67. We'll say like you only get 6,700 or 67,000 probably after taxes.
and then split between six people. So everyone's making a little over
Yeah,
10
like that's
grand.
not worth the embarrassment.
To
How tough
lose, to
it's gonna
probably
be.
take a leave off of work.
Yeah.
You have to lost your
Right.
job.
Yeah, yeah, didn't make any money. How about the
Fine.
tease for season two? It's the same thing they did in Love Never Lies, man.
Um,
They did the exact same thing.
I,
It's
I
literally
think
like the exact same show. It just they kind of changed the
I
premise.
think these people just don't realize now that Netflix owns their likenesses and they're going to be appearing in original programming now that they didn't consent themselves to.
They
No
need to
way.
start. They need to build a perfect match with that universe with the host of Love Never Lies. That
It is
chick.
though they can do it. They're just not going to have any actual people there. They're just going to use
Yeah,
like
they're all
scan
AI.
like it's all AI scan likenesses
All
because these
AI.
people are owned now by Netflix. Oh god, yeah. See, my dog knows too.
I just, Bill. I know. I don't think the show would fly in America.
I would
It's
just
just
love it
too.
more.
It's too mentally taxing. That's what I
I
like.
know, but it's
They're
great.
tricking people into thinking that they're somebody cheated.
It would be great.
It would be hilarious because it would be awesome as like Americans. Like I think they would, the reactions would be awesome. I just don't think it would fly.
I get what you're saying, but I still want to see it, so I'm pushing for it.
Yeah,
Love to see
Netflix,
it.
make it happen.
Netflix, just do it,
Bill and I will host it.
dude. I'll host it. If you need me and my wife to go on, we'll go on. No,
Yeah,
can you imagine? Hey, babe, I got this job. But you have to go on this show.
we have to act. We got to play up for the camera. It's just at the end. Make sure you say
Never,
real.
you never do it. Oh my, never in a million years.
The
Um,
white room,
yeah.
the
So,
chair of truth.
God, the chair in the white room, like we're in the Matrix. Uh, Make sure, like I said earlier, you're subscribed here and on TikTok. We cover everything and anything reality TV. But until the next time, for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace.
I'm AI.